Defence Secretary Ben Wallace has said that Britain is looking to do a lot more with France when it comes to tackling the small boats crossing the Channel. A couple of big issues on the migrant stuff at the moment, because we've got hotels being used left, right and centre to house asylum seekers. Now there could be a legal precedent. It's coming through the High Court that will decide if a hotel in North Ferriby, which is in East Yorkshire, can be used to house asylum seekers. So the council itself, East Riding Council, applied for an injunction to prevent the Humberview Hotel, sounds lovely, doesn't it, being used by the Home Office to house single adult males, which, let's be honest, is the vast majority of people coming over the Channel. This could mean now that a council near you could do the same thing, potentially, if indeed it's successful. Be fascinating. I would expect more and more of them to do it, because now the cost of these things, because you haven't seen local social care services, local education services, local policing services, etc., 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 being gobbled up as a result of having to look after these people in your area. And it's not just one hotel, it'll be two, it'll be three, it'll be four. The big question, of course, is where on earth do we put them, though, if we don't put them in hotels? Ben Wallace there saying he wants to do more deals with the French, which presumably would stop them coming over here. I'll believe it when I see it. But earlier on, we actually went to this particular patch, we went to North Ferriby, to speak to people on the ground, locals in the area, about how they felt about the fact that this migrant hotel might now be permanently blocked.
It's be absolutely ridiculous, because there's nowhere for them to go. They'd end up starting walking down the main road here, you know, and there's nothing for them to do.
Obviously, you know, people need somewhere to live, and they need a safe location to be after what they've been through. But I think it's just the wrong location for it around here.
Totally wrong for migrants of any descriptions. For one thing, where the hotel is, it's alone. There's nothing around it for anyone. There's a village a mile and a half away with one small tobacconist shop. It's nowhere for them to go, apart from the city of Hull, which is almost 8 miles away. No, I'm totally in disagreement.
Yeah, what an absolutely fantastic little statement that was by that chap, because this is happening time and time again, and it's an element of this that seems to go under the radar. The Home Office, as far as I can tell, in an attempt to disguise, maybe, exactly how many migrant hotels there are, is plonking them out in very rural, remote locations in some cases. Now, the negative impact of that is absolutely massive. Firstly, the population of that particular village might be smaller than the population of the amount of people that you've got in a hotel. Secondly, there's naff all for them to do all day. So you end up with these people just loitering around your local area, and then, of course, it maximises the opportunity for people to get up to no good, and it doesn't exactly do much, does it? It doesn't do wonders for public relations. But let's just assume that this injunction goes through, a permanent injunction to stop this particular hotel in Yorkshire, which one would imagine will set a legal precedent in wherever you are as well, to stop it being used for migrants and asylum seekers. The question then becomes, where do we put these people? I think it's fair to say that the French, no matter how much money we lob at them, are going to do precious little stopping these boats. I don't believe for a single second that another 80 million big ones to old Emmanuel Macron is going to do much about that. So the question really now becomes, where do we put these people, if not in hotels?